Hello, welcome back to David at Go to Hobbies. Right, truck driving. Is it a good job? That's how you view it. Me personally, no. Why? Because it takes a lot of skill to do this job. What do I mean? You've got to have patience of a saint and not let everything get to you. You need to understand that it is one of the most stressful jobs I've ever done. I could list off a lot of things that this job is stressful about. But if you're really thinking about becoming a lorry driver, the things you've got to take in consideration is a few things. One, the hours you're going to work. Is it worth it? 15-hour days, right? You'll be nighting out. There's no facilities. You have to take everything with you. Clothes, food, you name it, you have to take it with you. Unsociable hours. Poorly maintained vehicles. Not this one. Or my trailers. Very good condition. Poorly trained staff at your delivery point, collection points, and the office you're working with. Not my company. Delivery forklift drivers are very moody. They are very touchy and say the wrong thing at the right time, you can get banned. And then you got collection points. It's a case of, is it really necessary to piss the driver off? But they seem to do that and love it, because being a lorry driver, you are basically in the mercy of what they want you to do. Because when I say that, it's a case of when they want to unload you or when they want to load you, and when they eventually say yes, you might be running out of time. They haven't got the laws and regulations governing what we have to do. They might have a working time directive, meaning say they must take a break after, say, 6 hours or before 6 hours work. Whereas we've got to apply that to us, but also we've got tachograph regulations. It just goes on and on and on. And the trouble with this job, in one respect, it's good because you've got a lot of rules and regulations to make it safer. But people will cut corners, and the problem you find with this type of job, it's a case of how good is your patience. And if you haven't got a lot of patience, it's not a job for you. If you can put up with a lot of crap in your life, then yeah, you might be able to survive it. I've been doing it for 41 years. So I've been putting up with a lot of crap, to say the least. It is very stressful on relationships. Your partner might walk out on you. You might walk out on your partner. You will have arguments. Your kids will suffer because you're not there to see them grow up. It is a very, very stressful job. And people don't understand the stress that goes with being a HGV driver. I mean, you've got to have money with you so you can eat. If you haven't got food that you take with you, there's a whole vast range of different things you've got to take in consideration. And then you've got your own welfare, your own sanity. And then you've got the vehicle, you've got to make sure it's clean and tidy and roadworthy and everything else. It is an absolute minefield of remembering what you can do, what you can't do, and everything else. No wonder I'm forgetful. After doing this 41 years, I'm not going to be as rememberable as, or sorry, have a memory of like I was 21 years of age. But I've got the experience. I know what I can do, what I can't do. There's so many aspects to lorry driving you've got to take in consideration if you want to become a lorry driver. Your own mental ability, your own welfare, and things like that. You need to ask yourself, really and truly, is this job right for me? And if it isn't, don't do it. Don't do it because it's going to put you in a position where you regret it later. You could end up spending £3,000-4,000 or more getting yourself a HGV licence. You do it and you work for a crap company, but even though when you got your licence, you've got to gain the experience. So most companies won't employ you because you've got no experience. The only way you're going to do that is going on an agency. And working for an agency is absolute crap because every agency driver gets all the crap runs. Alright? And that being that, yeah, they pay more than the regular drivers because you have to put up with some right crap. You're jumping a vehicle, it is absolutely mean, and you're expected to drive from A to B and sometimes do a night out in a horrible vehicle. I mean, I've had some right sheds in my life of vehicles, but I'll tell you now, I refuse to drive them. I will not drive an unroadworthy vehicle, and I never have done, and I'll try and never want to. So, do you really still want to become a lorry driver? Hopefully not. And the way it's going, I'm not surprised. End of the day, it's about your own sanity, your own welfare, your own and your family, really. So you could be away all week, you don't see your wife and kids, right? You don't see your pets. What life's that? It ain't a life. I mean, I'm 40, I'm 64. I've had my kids, well, we've had our kids. They've grown up. They are adults now, and the difference is, right, they are responsible for themselves. Both my sons are HGV drivers. You can earn more money doing other jobs, but it's an easier life in one respect. The only thing about it is, when you're out on the road, you've got no boss breathing down your neck to a certain point. So, if you're really thinking about doing this job, I still say don't do it. It's not worth it because the amount of crap you have to put up with. There we go. The answer in a nutshell: don't do it. Can't make it any simpler than that. But you got to weigh up the odds. What's right for you might not be right for me, and what's right for me might be not right for you. Vice versa, you know. But at the end of the day, it's about asking yourself the question: is it something you want to do as a career? If you love driving, maybe. But the thing is, you've got to take everything else into consideration. Forewarned is forearmed. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow and get us videos like this in front of other people like you. So take care, everyone, and see you soon.